In a dimly lit suburban street, the sun had just dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that danced eerily against the pavement. Julia, a 15-year-old girl with an adventurous spirit, set out to deliver cookies for her neighbor, Mrs. Whittaker. She had been warned about staying inside at night, but the thrill of a simple errand made her feel brave. As she approached the corner, she noticed a figure lurking in the shadows. Instinctively, Julia's stomach twisted into a knot. The man, cloaked in a heavy coat despite the warm weather, stared at her with an unsettling intensity. As Julia neared Mrs. Whittaker's house, she glanced back and saw the man had moved closer, his eyes fixed on her like a predator sizing up its prey. The air became thick with tension, every rustle of leaves sounding like a distant whisper. Fear tightened its grip as she watched him take a step forward. What was he doing there? There was something so wrong, yet she felt paralyzed, unable to break into a sprint. Instead, she fumbled with her phone, trying to remember if she had saved anyone's number, but before she could dial, he spoke, his voice low and gravelly. "You shouldn't be out here alone." Adrenaline surged through Julia's veins, and in a burst of instinct she turned and ran, her heart racing. The man shouted something incoherent, but she didn't dare look back. She sprinted past houses, desperately praying that someone would be awake and watching. Just as she reached the corner store, she heard hurried footsteps behind her. He was chasing her. Julia burst through the door and shouted for help, the store clerk quickly alerting the authorities. The man froze at the entrance, his expression flickering between anger and defeat, before he turned and bolted away into the night, disappearing like a phantom. Afterward, Julia learned that the authorities had caught the man hiding in an abandoned building nearby. He had been linked to a series of unsettling incidents around town, and for a moment she allowed herself to feel safe again. Word spread quickly, and her neighbors rallied, keeping a watchful eye on the streets. However, every time she heard a siren or saw an unusual figure outside, the unease crept back, a reminder of the dangers that lurked just out of sight. Julia's adventure had turned into a chilling encounter, one that she would never forget, imprinting a cautionary tale that would echo in her mind whenever darkness fell.